So I'd like to thank Mr. Monaghan and thank whoever is higher than him. Most of us are. There camera on this lad's big head because he represents football. He's a charming young man. He scores a goal at White Hart Lane. He doesn't get involved with referees. To the best of my knowledge, he doesn't have a police record, and we are not hooligans. And his dad's a policeman, so...
Good morning everyone, how you doing? It's Paul here from Unusual Things. Now today we have come to St Alkmund Churchyard in Duffield. Anyway, we come to find the final resting place for that legendary football manager. Geography was never my greatest skill. Brian Clough, and what a tremendous character he was for football. Now, I think he was a bit of a Marmite manager. You know, some people loved him, some people thought, but I personally thought he was a great character to have in and around football at his time and of his generation. It's been quoted, and I say quoted, that he was possibly one of the best managers or British managers of a generation. I leave that for you to decide. I'm not here to judge on that, because obviously different football fans will have their different opinions. I personally thought he was a tremendous manager. I thought he was very talented. Him with Peter Taylor, you know, managed some good teams. Well, managed some bad ones as well, but they made them good teams. Great style of football. Noisy train. Thank you. Interrupt my piece. Always played good football. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about him, and we're going to find his final resting place. Now, of course, if you like the video today, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. And also for any newcomers to the channel, there are over 350 videos on celebrities' graves, footballers, singers, songwriters, actors, you name it, inventors, people of history that we all know and love and think about. Yeah, so please go back and check all the stuff out on the channel. Let's get on with it now. I'll tell you a little bit about Brian Clough, and we're going to find his final resting place, and we'll see if we can get in the church today as well. It's beautiful here.
Those of you that watch me regularly will know that my content creator brain is always on the go. Whether I'm up at 3 AM to drive halfway up the country, walking through a cemetery, hiking on a hilltop, and just physically on the go, I spend a lot of my time in the reserve tank on my energy levels. So when Holy got in touch with me and asked if I would like to try their brand, I was excited to try something new. I had been looking for something new to try to reduce my caffeine intake. And with a name like Holy, and with the work that I do, how could I resist? Holy isn't labelled as a chemical cocktail like some other unhealthy energy drinks. Holy addresses the issue of being much healthier.
Now this is the best on the market. No artificial flavours, no artificial colours, no sugar, no taurine, just natural. I just can't get enough of this stuff. For someone like me who's training hard, I'm running, I'm going to the gym, I'm up early in the morning, going out filming for my channel, I'm hiking, something like this is amazing.
There's a delicious fruity soft drink taste with 100% natural fruit flavours and colours. Not only all of that, but Holy is great value for money. By working with Holy, we've managed to give you a discount code. I would recommend what I have, the Starter Deluxe set, using your discount code. Using the word UNUSUAL5 for a £5 discount code on orders with a minimum spend of $14.99, or just use the code UNUSUAL for 10% off. The link is down in the description, and you'll find all the information on their website.
Locked. I don't know if there's another entrance. Let's have a look. What a surprise, it's locked, but it is, I mean, it's 20 past 11 in the morning, so I'm surprised it's locked, but there you go. Let's try this door round here, shall we? This doesn't look very promising, but we'll try it anyway. Spiders' webs, cobwebs. So that hasn't been opened for a long time. Oh well. At least we tried. It's always good to try these doors. You never know, do you?
Brian Howard Clough OBE, 21st of March 1935 to the 20th of September 2004, was an English football player and manager, primarily known for his success as a manager with Derby County and Nottingham Forest. He is one of 4 managers to have won the English League with 2 different clubs. He is widely considered to be one of the greatest managers of all time. Charismatic, outspoken, and often controversial, his achievements with Derby and Forest, 2 clubs with little prior history of success, are rated among the greatest in football history. Brian Clough was born on the 21st of March 1935 at 11 Valley Road and into War Council House in Grove Hill, Middlesbrough. He was the 6th of 9 children of a local sweet shop worker, later sugar boiler and then manager. The eldest, Elizabeth, died on the 11th of February 1927 of septicemia at the age of 3. When talking of his childhood, he said he adored it in all aspects. If anyone should be grateful for their upbringing, for their mam and dad, I'm that person. I was the kid who came from a little part of paradise. On his upbringing in Middlesbrough, Clough claimed that it was not the most well-appointed place in the world, but to me it was heaven. He played as a striker for Middlesbrough and Sunderland, scoring 251 league goals in 274 matches. He remains one of the Football League's highest goal scorers. He won 2 England caps. He entered management after his playing career was ended by a serious injury at the age of 29. As a manager, Clough was closely associated with Peter Taylor, who served as his assistant manager at several clubs in the 60s, 70s and 80s. He is also remembered for giving frequent radio and television interviews in which he made controversial remarks about players, other managers and the overall state of the game. In 1965, he took the manager's job at 4th Division Hartlepool United and appointed Peter Taylor as his assistant, the start of an enduring partnership that would bring them success at several clubs over the next 2 decades. Hartlepool United, Derby County, Brighton and Hove Albion, Leeds United and Nottingham Forest. On the 4th of April 1959, Clough married Barbara Glasgow in Middlesbrough. He later said that marrying Barbara was the best thing I ever did. They went on to have 3 children, Simon, born on the 15th of June 1964, Nigel, born on the 19th of March 1966, and Elizabeth, born on the 31st of May 1967. A lover of cricket, Clough was good friends with Yorkshire and English cricketer Geoffrey Boycott. In 2011, his family and friends contributed memories to a book entitled The Day I Met Brian Clough, which also included recollections from fans and journalists. His widow Barbara died on the 20th of July 2013 at the age of 75. Her death was revealed to have been the result of a head injury sustained when she fell over in a car park of a hospital where she was being treated for cancer. Brian Clough died of stomach cancer on the 20th of September 2004 on Ward 30 in Derby City Hospital at the age of 69, having been admitted a few days earlier. Such was his popularity, fans of Derby County and Nottingham Forest, usually fierce rivals, mourned together following his death. A memorial service was held at Derby's Pride Park Stadium on the 21st of October 2004, which was attended by more than 14,000 people. It was originally to have been held at Derby Cathedral, but had to be moved because of the demand for tickets.
So there's all the information there on Brian Clough. What an amazing character he was, and he did so much for football. He really did. So this is such a beautiful place. It really is. It's so nice, and it's great that you've got the river at the back there. But I've been having a good look around, and I think the sun's in my eyes. Let's come back here and say that. I've been having a good look around, and you know what? I think I found it. Let's go and have a look. Here we are. Brian Howard Clough, 1935 to 2004, remembered by so many and deeply loved and missed every day by Barbara. His children and grandchildren, Barbara Beatrice Clough, 1937 to 2013, treasured memories of a beautiful mum, gran, friend, so very loved and missed, always and in our hearts forever, walking together in the sunshine. Wow. So there we had the final resting place of Brian Clough. Thank you, Brian, for all the happiness you brought to so many people over the years, in and out of football as well. And what a great player he was as well, great striker. Sadly had his career cut short due to an injury, but then went on to be one of the best managers ever. So thank you, bless you, Brian, and bless you as well, Barbara. Together at last and happy. Amazing, thank you, Brian. So there we have it, final resting place of the legendary football manager, Brian Clough. Please leave your comments down below, your memories of Brian. And if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. It's absolutely free, it doesn't cost a penny. And I've got to say, this is such a beautiful location, it really is. It's one of those ones that's like middle of nowhere, but beautiful. Anyway, that's it for me today. Thank you as always for watching, and I will see you all on the next one. Take it easy.
You'll never get this, but we'll try, because they own half a television. The two proprietors of our two national newspapers, the Daily Mirror and the Sun, are Murdoch and Maxwell. If I wanted to improve the standard of life in this country overnight, and somebody gave me a magic wand at Christmas, I would have them removed from this planet.
But you write for the Sun.
For me sins.
I mean, seriously, people looking at that would say, well, that's double standards on the part of a man who
We've
we
all got
admire.
double standards. Remove them. I only answer your questions. If you don't like the answers, that's your problem.